All right, so here's my last job across the street right here. And this is what forced me to becoming my own employer. Six-figure jobs are just basically any job right now. It's just not safe. And so this is where I used to work at. It was a hospital. And now I'm across the street from the hospital. And I mowed the same parking lot that I had to go take my drug test for the job. I used to work here. And then I got fired. Well, actually, I got suspended, and after 6 months, Human Resources wouldn't talk to me no more, so I'll say I got fired. Either way, it was something that left me kind of bitter. I wasn't really getting paid at this job, but I could imagine if somebody right now is going through it, has got a six-figure job and they're losing their job, and you got regular expenses of the home and regular life expenses going on. And I'm not here to bash anybody or anything, but a lot of people thought that they were bulletproof from this economy. A lot of people thought that because they went to school and got a degree, they were safe. Only people that I know right now that's really not worried too much are people that are, like I say, in the blue collar industries. Prices go up, you're able to up your prices. As the economy changes, you're able to change your business. If you're working for somebody else's business, you have to get ready to change and adapt to the business changes. And now your life is adapting to how this business changed, and your whole life could go upside down. Let me tell you something. This is why this is so, it touches me, this video right here. You know, I worked very hard to get my felony removed. I had a felony at one time. I worked very, very hard to get that felony removed. And once I got my felony removed, I was able to get a job at this hospital. Before there, I couldn't step foot into the building unless I was sick or unless I had an appointment. But being on the other side of trying to help somebody and do service, which I love to do, I wasn't able to do it because of my record. And so I worked very hard to get my record cleaned, get it off, everything cleared. And I was able to get a job through the help of someone who helped me get a job at this place. Now, I got a video, and I'll drop it, from way back of how I lost this job and what happened. And the thing is, it was a good thing. At the time, I didn't really feel it, but it was a very good thing for me because it caused a shift in my life. It put me on the road to entrepreneurship and the road to being self-reliant and not dependent on anybody or anything to be able to get me paid. It was a hard transition. It was a tough transition. Going on your own. You still got bills. You still got stuff going on. Before this job, I had jobs, but they were low-paying jobs. You know what? When you got something on your record, you get low-paying jobs. When you have no skills, you get the lowest-paying jobs. You have to get skills to be able to get paid. Skills pay the bills. And so it's hats off to all the people right now that went to school, went to college, went and got a 4-year degree, worked very hard. I'm a dropout college student myself. They worked very hard to get where they gotten to. And for it now to be stripped away by AI or whatever economy changes have happened. So this video right here, guys, is gonna tell you why six-figure jobs that are leaving, people are now starting to come over to the blue-collar side. The money's moving. You got a service business, you can literally go out today and get paid. If you had a push more, you could put it in your trunk. You could go cut somebody's yard. You're getting paid when you're done. After service is rendered, you're getting paid. You can turn it into another yard. You could turn that into, now you got 3 or 4 on that block. You're getting paid that day. This is why six-figure jobs are going to have, this is why six-figure jobs are starting to change now. People are seeing this. People had jobs where you got insurance coming out of your check. You got all the Social Security. You got all this stuff coming out of your check for this job. All at the end of the day to get kicked out of a company that you had no real equity in. And so people who have saved a little money at these jobs, people who have put money up, they're starting to invest in something that can get them a trade skill that they can turn into a service business. I've seen guys go back to school for welding 18 months. They changed their whole situation. I've seen people go back to school for HVAC for 2 years, changed their whole situation. They're able to make 6 figures still. In my situation, I was able to ask my landlord, could I have her properties? And me being able to do that, I was able to get a skill set once I lost this job. And that skill set now is a skill set that keeps my bills paid. I'm able to reach a 6-figure income as long as I'm busting my butt, do my own marketing, get out here, do the hard work, and render good services. One thing that goes in the mix of that, keep your name good. It's nothing like ownership. It can't be taken away from you unless you're willing to just hand over what you own. And I don't think that you would do that at all, especially if you lost a job. Service industries are a way to get you recurring revenue. Hey, you lost that job, it was paying you every 2 weeks. Some jobs stepped it up to every week. You're waiting every 2 weeks or every week to get paid. You're in there busting your butt all week, and then you're waiting to get paid. It's not like that with a service industry. And this is why 6-figure jobs are changing. Like I say, you get done that week, you got paid Monday afternoon, you got paid Tuesday afternoon, you got paid all through that week, cash in the bank. You didn't have to wait. You didn't have to worry about what was coming out of your check first. It doesn't go down like that in the service industry. You don't have to worry about all that. You set up the business how you want your business to run. I'm telling you. I'm going to explain why service income beats salary ceilings all day long. Say a guy works at FedEx. FedEx makes this guy deliver 100 boxes a day. He's getting paid $20 an hour. He gets no extra incentive behind delivering these boxes. Now here we come into, when it comes to holiday season, this guy who's delivering for FedEx has went from delivering 100 boxes on his truck to now he's got 190 boxes on his truck. He's getting the same amount of money, he has to do the same job with more boxes, no extra incentive. Let me tell you how it changes in the service industry in blue collar. We can apply this to HVAC, electrician, plumber, lawn care, any blue collar you think. You start off with 20 customers, you're making a certain price. Now you go to 21, 22 customers, your income goes up a little bit more. You build it up to 40, 50 customers, now you may be in position to hire someone to help. You can't do that at a regular job. You'll be putting in these same hours, 40 hours a week. You don't know what they're going to throw at you, and it's going to be the same pay. Once people leave some of these jobs and they get a taste of what they could do on their own with service business, they never want to go back. I'm telling you, blue collar jobs are the way to go in the future. Now, another thing with it, you don't have to worry about being laid off. When you in the blue collar industry, you don't have to be worried about being laid off. AI is not going to be able to come and do the plumbing. AI is not going to be able to come and fix that heat and that air conditioner when it's out. It's not going to happen. AI is not going to be able to mow the yard when the grass keeps growing. You got these small mowers, these robotic mowers to do the thing, but it still can't replace the human factor. This is why six-figure jobs are coming over to the blue-collar side. You got job security. You got a chance to raise your pay, and you can do it quarterly. It's a whole different game. If you guys agree or you don't disagree, drop your comments in this video. I'd love to hear what you think. I'll have more videos up in these corners right here to help you start your own six-figure business. Catch you in the next one.